The scariest thing lurking in the woods is other humans. Grizzly Gaz is an experienced camper who was camping in a forest one night cooking dinner when suddenly someone creeps up on him unnoticed.
And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit me pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so...
Just some random creep.
The stranger seemed friendly, but the camper quickly felt a strong feeling to get out of there.
The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. Fed that lad, talking about life and how he got to where he is and drugs and whatnot. And then turned round to cut some firewood up. And when I turned back round, he'd gone, scanned about, and he was just walking off into darkness. So I said, "See you later, pal." He went, yeah, see ya, and just left. The fact that he just left without saying out has put the EBGBs up me, because I'm going to tell his mates there's a guy camping out with a load of filming equipment. I don't want to be having to fight off a load of smackheads at 3 o'clock in the morning.
The following video is from a woman who was out doing her normal exercise routine and recording herself. It wasn't until afterwards that she started reviewing her footage that she realized something completely horrifying. Something was behind her, watching her. Watch the woods behind her as she's exercising and you'll see it. But the question remains is, what was it? Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think. We have another weird creature sighting, and this one again is coming out of Mexico. I don't know, there's something with Mexico, with all these weird sightings from UFOs, aliens to unidentified creatures. It almost makes you wonder why. Why do they have such a high paranormal sighting rate? Maybe it's due to the energies. I don't know. But take a look at this footage. It was captured by an unidentified witness who saw what appeared to be this creature hanging off a palm tree. At first glance, you think maybe it's a cat, but then as you really focus in on it, this is not a cat. I don't know what this is. Take a look at this, comment below, and tell me what you see.
She heard noises from her daughter's toy room, but as she checked, this happened. A mother named Rosanna has been documenting a series of haunting events in her new home, where an ominous entity has been visiting her in the middle of the night. This strange being has been using different toys and objects from her daughter's room to try and communicate with Rosanna. Rosanna explains that ever since she tried running away from the hauntings of her previous home, this thing began to visit her at night.
While driving home from a family dinner, a couple sees something unexplainable. They drive back to the stretch of road known to be haunted and capture a floating body on camera. Local legend speaks of conquistador soldiers being tied to the trees. If you notice the body, it's wearing tights, the same the soldiers wore in those days.
A man named Leon owns a clown doll, which may not seem all that creepy to some, but he says a few nights ago something happened. For some reason he doesn't want to go into detail on the incident, but he explains that as a result of it he decided to move the clown doll into a closet in one of the rooms. He wanted to dispose of it, but it's an expensive collectible and his family doesn't want to get rid of it. So it remains in the closet. But one day, he randomly notices something creepy going on with the closet, so he decides to record to see if he can capture it again.
Se entiende mucho. Es que una persona cuando se está enferma hay que entenderla. Porque solamente el sufrimiento que pasa la persona. Ahí está hinchando la bola.
Sí, sí, ahí estamos viendo. Voy a abrir el rapero.
Not wanting to see the activity, his mum asks him to close the door. He then explains to her that the creepy doll is causing some activity that is disturbing the house, and wants her to let him get rid of it. So he comes back to record some more.
Más a la noche, sí, tiene más actividad a la noche. Bueno, vamos a abrir a ver qué. Ahí se mueve. ¿Ya viste? Ahí como que...
Porque no me gusta que hablan para se enoja para algo.
Sí.
Se pone malo.
Bueno, pero tengo que abrir los cajones para que se vea que acá hay papeles y que hay ropa y que no hay nadie que pueda meterse adentro y vamos a abrir.
No moleste.
Acá está el payaso. A él no le gusta estar ahí.
As you can see, the wardrobe rattles and moves on its own as if someone was trapped inside trying to get out. And occasionally, you can hear movement coming from within. Leon then goes around to show the back, showing that the wardrobes are fit tight against the wall, and his hand can't even fit through the gap, so there's no chance a person could be behind it. He also shows the drawers attached to it to show that there's nothing that could explain what's going on. We all know that dolls are creepy, especially clown dolls, so hopefully his family made the right choice to get rid of it.
A group of friends decided to look inside a creepy-looking lab and immediately regret it. User JC Rodriguez explains that while driving with friends by the Hawkins lab in Druid Hills, Georgia, they decided to get a closer look since the lab looked abandoned and sort of creepy. Little did they know something horrifying was about to happen.
It's moving, I can see it. It's closing. Oh! Shut. God, that guy rolling up the window. It completely shut. The car is started.
Did you see it? She didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, it's opening.
Wait,
get
on video, get on video. It's opening. It's opening. It's opening. No, fuck that.
No, it's opening fast. Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Oh my
That's the
God.
widest it's opened.
That fast too.
I need to know the history of this place.
Is that a person?
Yeah, we're gonna save her. We're gonna save ourselves. Don't worry.
What is that?
What is what?
Do you see that? Look at my phone.
Definitely something moving inside. No, I see it.
What is that?
Please, I see a dark figure moving.
Oh my god. That's what.
JC records this door opening on its own, yet he explains there's barely any wind at all to open it. But it's not until the friends keep looking around that they noticed the shadow of what once looked like a human can be seen standing at the balcony, watching them this whole time. Whatever this is remains completely still, watching them with a black pale face. But as the figure suddenly begins to move, the friends had enough and drive out of there.
She was filming a promotional video when she sees this. A woman named Melina was promoting her friend's new Brazilian dessert when she captures something creepy.
Gente, eu vou comer com vocês o melhor brigadeiro da vida, que é da doceria da Lulu. E olha que bonitinho que eu ganhei no Dia das Mães atrasado, mas ela me deu. É um selinho de bolo, deixa eu abrir e mostrar. Olha, que lindo. Deixa eu abrir. Ai, meu Deus. Amei. E agora vamos provar. Eu sou, tipo assim, viciada nesse brigadeiro dela. É simplesmente o melhor brigadeiro que eu já comi na minha vida. Nossa, gente.
What looks like a creepy pale face can be seen in the mirror. Even creepier, Melina is adamant that she was alone in the room. So just who or what is this?
In the clip, we are exposed to a dark and eerie setting that looks desolate of human life. The focus, however, is surprisingly the gate at the back, which had been stiff for years. Every day, the staff there struggled to open the gate, and it was one of the most annoying parts of the facility. But in this video, whatever moved, it made it look quite simple. Take a look. It is clear that nothing or no one interacted with the gate to make this happen. But one aspect that I would like to zoom in on is the cat. Moments before the gate actually moved, the cat went closer to it, almost as if it had seen somebody there. We all know that these creatures are known for their potential to see spirits, so perhaps this is why it started to analyze the gates before it happened, which acts as some potential evidence that this was in fact a ghost. In order to gain even more evidence, just to be sure, the co-worker decided to analyze every single camera in the building to check that nothing had entered or left. As expected, nothing did, meaning that whatever caused this was an echinal factor. With all of this evidence combined, I am more than certain this was a spirit.